Welcome back to Crochet ADHD. I'm your host, Jackie. If this is your first time visiting, you are a one-hit wonder. That's okay. I'm glad that you're here. If you are a repeat offender, a member of the GlamFam, what is up, my peeps? Like one of the cool kids, y'all. Really do. So today is Disney Day. And if you remember, I had a slight rant yesterday about Disney. Oh, it's not my fault. It started with Disney. Disney, Henson, Muppet babies. I would say that I'm over it, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to lie to you. Y'all, I love old Disney movies, like classic Disney. I'm talking like old black and white, like Absent-Minded Professor. And I like Disney cartoons. My favorite Disney cartoon is probably Lion King. The original, like, cartoon Lion King. Y'all know how I feel about remakes. I love the original cartoon Lion King. The soundtrack, beautifully awesome, yummy. My favorite Muppet movie is The Muppet Movie. Confession, I love Kermit. One year on vacation, we went to Cleveland, Mississippi. That is where Jim Henson was born and raised, and they have the Jim Henson Museum there. Now, you don't ever hear about this in connection with, like, you know, the big Disney whatever stuff, because they're not actually affiliated with directly. I don't know what the thing is, but anyway, we went on a family trip to the Jim Henson Museum, and they have like a humongous Kermit the Frog sitting on a bench, so you get to take pictures. So I did. My Ravelry pick is me and Kermit. I love Kermit. Kermit is awesome. I love the Muppet Movie. I love the Great Muppet Caper. I don't like Muppet's Treasure Island, but that's because of this rule that I have created in my life as far as Tim Curry is concerned. That man scares me. He scares me. Wonderful actor. Wonderful actor. He scares me. It doesn't matter why. It's perfectly normal. He scares me. We've seen the good, the bad, and oh my goodness, the ugly. All I have left for you right now is just a little smattering of just random things. Y'all hear? Okay, Miss Hetty was telling me that with all of the talk about the 70s and the 80s and patterns and stuff, that I should at least talk about a pattern of something that I made that was inspired by something from the 70s and 80s. That would be my Doctor Who scarf. The original pattern was 18 feet long. Mine is 22 feet. I had so much fun making this. It is long enough to, it's not even completely unfurled on her. I unfurled it and then just kind of stuck some in the rest of it's just being held in here somewhere. It's huge. Do I actually use it? Yep, I do. It's incredibly warm. Patterns today these are really normal. It feels like a cheat. These are just normal. We have a year of Q Afghans, Q hook Afghans. And these are just made with 3 strands of worsted weight yarn held together, one for each month. Ooh wee, look at this. Oh, look, it's for October. This one is September. And December. Now, curiosity did something to a feline. Couldn't help it. Look here in April. Okay, so conversations I was having down in the comment section were things like, you know, okay, So we were talking about the mile a minute, and I was asking if the mile a minute was one of those patterns that was kind of synonymous, like with a specific time period, you know, kind of like the granny square. And I just Googled this. According to crochet historians, the granny square was created in the United States and was first popular in the 1890s.
Wow!
1890. That's one heck of a marketing team, okay? That's what, 132 years of just existing. Granny Square first made its debut in 1891 in the art of crocheting as an engraving. It wasn't until 1897 that it was a written pattern. Okay, that is on the handjancrochet.com website under History of the Granny Square, or the humble history of the granny square. There's not really a way that there's going to be in any time period that I can think of that that crochet existed. Okay, let me try that again. According to this, the granny square has been a mainstay and a staple to crochet ever since the 1890s. Any pattern for crochet from 1890 forward, there's going to be some granny square somewhere. I think I'm okay with it. That doesn't change my feelings on granny square. It does not change my feelings on the granny square. But the fact that it has survived this long and is still desired, that's cool. And you know what else? You can't knit a granny square. Wait. Never mind. Apparently you can. It takes a lot longer, but apparently you can in fact knit a granny square. They're not real granny square. Granny squares need double crochets, and I don't think you can knit a double crochet. I really like this one. This one is birthstone afghans. And really all it is it's just blankets or afghans that are made in the colors of birthstone. Start with January because it's the beginning of the year. Y'all, okay, my birthstone is garnet. I do not like the garnet. So anyway, here. It's a very pretty pattern. Cables. And see, I don't remember seeing crochet cables until the 2000s. What is this book? This is 96. April. May seems to have gotten a raw deal. That's not May. Please hold. There we go. May. The one I just showed you was June. August. September. This is a really pretty blue. November. And December. These are very pretty. Very, very pretty. This is a book that I found on eBay, and it's an Annie's Attic, you know, brochure, whatever. I love this. I made so many items out of here for my girls when they had their play kitchen. This is like the coolest thing. Now this, I mean, if I can do amigurumi like this all day long. I loved making these. They had the pizza, hot dogs, hamburger. They had French fries, and then I figured out how to make them. I had figured out how to do the stitching to make curls. So they had like curly fries. They had chicken nuggets, which isn't in this book. They did have the Oreos. I love this. I have no idea how much they sell for right now. It was a pretty, oh, The bread. I love this. And look, they even have like the loaf of bread in a like a mesh bag. There's ice cream, ketchup. I think there's a milkshake, eggs, pancakes, sausage. Those are pats of butter. I think that might be an onion. No, that's a cinnamon bun. Ice cream sandwich. A loaf of bread, ice cream, french fries, ketchup and mustard, strawberry shake, cookie, ice cream sandwich, hamburger pizza, bologna sandwich, package of bacon. Oh, package of bacon right there in the middle. All right. Hot dog and bun, pretzel, popcorn, pancakes and sausage, cinnamon roll, fried egg and bacon. Oh, there we go. Fried egg and bacon. Egg carton, bag of peanuts and eggs. I loved it. Oh my gosh. I wanted to literally make everything. And this is from 1988. Wow. They did a whole lot of these little things in the 80s. And just to scare off those of you who are still around, I told you I had some of these. These are the Debbie Ann dolls from Annie's Attic. I have not made one of these. I want to one day, so she can sit on the shelf next to her, her original Cabbage Patch doll counterparts. I have yet to do that. Good thing we don't judge here. My goodness. So thankful. See, now that was not painful at all. Today is light and breezy and easy. I'm just excited about it. So looking back on everything that we have seen this week, it has been a hoot. It is interesting again to see kind of like where we are now as opposed to where we came from. Sometimes you do have to suffer through some things. I do really hope that those people who came into crochet, after the invent of the internet, can see more about what was out there for crocheters. I was there in some of these times. I didn't know how to read patterns. Looking at terms like blocking would have made absolutely no sense to me. Gauge swatch, I never knew what a gauge swatch was until I started making garments, and even at that, that's probably within the last 5 years. Okay, now that I know what it is, now that I know the purpose of it, I will not make a garment without doing a gauge swatch first. And to take it one step further, I won't do it without blocking the gauge swatch. See, I have grown as a person. And isn't that really the point? When we take up a craft, yes, we do it for our sanity. We do it for, love of self, love of neighbor, love of family. It's always nice to where you can take your craft from its beginning. So, when you learn the basics, the foundation of how to, crochet a chain, or how to crochet like a washcloth, something truly basic, and then take those skills and build on them. I mean, now we have, even though yarn is the same. Yarn has changed. Yarn content has changed. The construction of yarn has changed. We've got what do they call it? Chain stitch fabric, chain stitch yarns. You know what I mean, right? Like it's not plied, it's chain. Anyway, so we can have fuller looking crocheted fabric, but it doesn't have the weight that it normally would be, with the regular plies or whatever. And Jackie don't know nothing about that. So y'all, look, words, words, construction of yarns here. Look how much yarn has changed in, again, just to say the last 20 years. Yarn has changed so much. A single crochet is a single crochet, but just like the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, the journey of 1,000 crochet projects starts with a simple, humble chain stitch. Once you learn the chain stitch, and then you learn single crochet and double crochet, and then triple crochet, and then you have the extended single crochet and the half double crochet and the linked double crochet. Y'all, if y'all don't know this, the linked double crochet, it will change your life. Just try it. I can't even describe it. It's not see-through like a regular double crochet would be. And it's constructed in such a way that once you get it, it's mesmerizing. And Tunisian crochet, what? Again, been around for a long time, but now that it's getting its time in the sun and it's shining, it is shining beautifully. And all the things that we didn't think we could make before, we can, simply because somebody somewhere decided,
you know, I know how to do this single crochet, but what happens if I do this? And
I mean, that's how I learned a lot of stitches, because I actually thought, all right, between you and me, okay, don't tell anybody, I thought I had invented stitches, because once again, I didn't know how to read patterns. So after I learned the single crochet, I was just like, well, what happens if I wrap the yarn around the hook first and then do this? Or what happens if I wrap it around a few times? What happens? You know, that's just me, how I invented stitches. So once I learned how to read patterns and realized that all of my invented stitches had apparently been invented by somebody else without giving me any of the credit, I was amazed. I was floored, and my world just opened wide open. My world just opened wide. Oh no, I'm going to say that. Anyway, y'all, I'm still thinking about that hat. The lady that lost the bet, what? I mean, what? And also how? How did they do the loopy things? It's been on my mind. It really has. It's been on my mind since I first, it's one of those things you just can't unsee, really. So it's been on my mind. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this voyage. You know, love me some crochet, love crochet podcasters. And I'm finding like true crochet centric podcasters. We are coming out of the woodwork. We are there for it. Yeah. If you like this video, please like this video. If you want to join the GlamFam, if you want to stick around, join the GlamFam by hitting that subscribe button and also rocking that notification bell. Until next time, I've been Jackie.